So I was reading my word, and in me reading my word, I was led to Acts chapter 7, verses 9. Well, I'm going to say 8, right? And so it says simply, and he gave him the covenant of circumcision. And so Abraham begat Isaac and circumcised him the 8th day. And Isaac begat Jacob, and Jacob begat the 12 patriarchs. Okay, so that's like the disciples. Okay, I mean, not the disciples, that's the tribes of Judah, the 12 tribes. Okay, so that has significance. But follow me, because this is where it's going to drive home. So I'm going to read 9, and it says, and the patriarchs moved with envy, sold Joseph into Egypt, but God was with him. Okay, so Joseph's brothers sold him into slavery, right? But there's something about verse 9, and it says, and the patriarchs moved with envy. So they felt a way about him. They were jealous. They were envious of his brother, their brother, someone close to them, right? It's always someone closest to you, right? People that you expect, people that you least expect. People will do things because people are fickle. Understand that that's just the way that they are. Unless God comes in and changes that, that's what they are. But we have the power to shift the atmosphere, the narrative amongst so many things by way of the Holy Spirit. Because it says, and the patriarchs moved with envy, sold Joseph into Egypt, but God was with him. So in this passage, it lets me know that God can be with you. And so if you allow God to be with you, he will be with you, even until the ends of the earth. You know, he was with him. So even though someone did something to him, even though they were unjust to him, that did not take him from having to go through the thing that he went through so that he could get to his expected end. It was an expected end, okay? So then as I continue to read on, and it says, and delivered him out of all his afflictions, and gave him favor and wisdom in the sight of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. And he made him governor over Egypt and all his house. So not only was God with him, it explains how God was with him. He caused them to have to rule. He caused him to rule over them, and they had to go through him to get what it is that they needed. God is doing that in the season in so many ways, on so many levels. And there is someone, somebody, some people, some persons who has literally counted you out. They may have sold you to the wolves, sold you, you know, and you might have had somebody who maybe, you know, I don't know, you least expected, and it hurt you to your core because you felt backstabbed, or maybe because you felt like, you know, they were better than that. But the key or the truth is that that was who they were. And because that was who they were, God now has to shift the narrative and show them who he is, you know. And so look out, because I've most recently experienced many things. And the time is about to come soon. I don't know it all, but it's going to come soon where God's vengeance is going to have to come forth because of his judgment, because he is a just father. And so I don't send out threats to the enemy. No. I let them know what thus saith the Lord. You can talk about my past. You can talk about what I've done, how I look now, but just keep watching, because I'm not going to look like what I've gone through. God's going to literally wipe my slate clean if he has not already. And he's going to change my life, and it will not be recognizable to man. And not only am I saying that for myself, but I'm saying that for you. I decree and declare that it is your season, that God will raise you up the same way that he did Joseph, so that he will benefit and be a blessing all at the same time, not for his glory, but for the glory of God, so that people will see that vengeance is mine, truly saith the Lord, and he will repay every man according to their works, and also that recompense belongs to him. This assures me simply that God is faithful and just to deliver on every word that he says, okay? Because it says that God was with him. And when God was with him, when God's with you, that's it. When God is with you, that's it. No man, no woman, no spirit can get in the way of God being with you. When God opens up a door, no man can shut that door. When God shuts a door, no man can shut that door. And so God was with Joseph, despite them selling him into slavery, because there was a method to the madness, and God had a purpose all along for the glory to be revealed back to his name. Isn't that beautiful? And he's about to do it for you and I. I love you all so much. I'm your girl, Danny Roy, from DannyRoy.com, and I'll see y'all on the next video.